Last question. What happens if I don't break the curse? I think you know the answer to that one already, Princess. 3 good deeds and I get my life back. Easier said than done. You said Cinderella, didn't you? Didn't she just go to a ball and find a prince? What does doing good have to do with that? Going to a ball, finding a prince, it's all so old-fashioned. No fun in that. Cinderella is a girl with a pure heart. She's always willing to help others, even when they're cruel to her. Anyway, I have brought some clothes for you. I'll leave them on the table. You'll be waiting outside. There's some people I'd like you to meet. I cannot believe this. I look down at my neatly bandaged feet. I have to admit that while sore, they are nowhere near as painful as they had been 2 days before. Here's some salve. Here's some salve I made for you. It'll help with the pain. Why would she even care? I was the reason she lost her job at the palace. Oh, she probably doesn't remember me as a princess. But still, she has no reason to do such things for me. I ignored the salve for the time being and gingerly stand up, testing my feet for pain. The injury is definitely healing. I slowly walk over to the table and change into the clothes that have been left there. The dress is nowhere near as luxurious as the ones that I wear in the palace, but still it is far improved from my rags. Oh. You know, this outfit sort of reminds me of like an Alice in Wonderland outfit. I know it's blue, and that shouldn't be the only reason. That shouldn't be the reason why, but I don't know. If you think about it, she's sort of in another world, or she's sort of lost in it, right? So that's so much Alice in Wonderland. Sorry, I just decided to point that out. I thought it would be cool. Okay, now back in the story. Wait. All my life, I've never had to lift a finger. And now, I will not let them see how much they have rattled me. I refuse to break. Just watch me. I'll free myself from this curse. You're so pretty. What is this place? There are several people in the room chatting amiably with each other. Got it. I noticed a girl that had left me this cell by the counter, serving drinks. But as soon as the people in the room notice me, the room falls into immediate silence. Well, look at what we have here. The Ice Princess herself. Huh? They know who I am? I didn't think it would be true. Cursed for her cold-heartedness. As to be expected. You remember who I am, and yet you still treat me like this. Well, you're not really a princess anymore, are you? You're one of us now, girl. Everyone, please. You shouldn't be treating a newcomer like this. Princess, let me apologize. They mean no offense. I cannot believe that. Not one of the people parfait is preferring to simply smirk and shrug as I meet their graces. Jesus. What is this place? Welcome to the Marching Tavern. Oh, it was Marching. Welcome to the Marching Tavern, a home for those with a fairy tale curse. You make it sound like some kind of holiday house. Don't ruin my moment, Delora. Marching. Tavern? The Marching was built 3 years ago when the number of cursed and Angelia continued to rise. The goal is to gather those affected so they might help each other break the curse. Of course, I am also here to provide help as necessary. Only the cursed and those allied with our cause can stay here. The evil and the wicked can never find this place. Most of the people here are cursed. How come these people remember who I am? The cursed are not affected by the conditions of someone else's curse. Your condition is simple. Everyone has forgotten you are the crown princess. But because these people here are cursed, they'll still remember your title. It goes without saying that fairies and witches are also not affected. Come, princess, let me introduce you to the few boarders we have at the Marching. Parfait beckons the serving girl over. This is Anise. She's helping out in the marching and does most of the cooking. I'm sure you understand why she's working here now. Well, I believe she deserves an apology. Miss Delora, what are you talking about? Don't you worry your sweet little head over it. You don't remember what this ice princess did to you? Huh? I have nothing to apologize for. Clumsiness does not befit a palace maid. I only did what was necessary. Well, it's nice to meet you, Princess. I'm a niece of Willow. I'm a niece Willow. I hope we can get along. Oh. Really? This is how you're gonna start doing good? I don't believe I asked for your opinion. Please, you two, no fighting. I hold my tongue as Parfait leads me to two people whose faces are incredibly familiar. They are faces I've seen in the palace before. This is Durin Valiant and Garland Bellerot. Ah, how did you know? Both of you were in the Order of Calduria. That's right. They were two of Sir Alcoster's best knights. It's a big surprise when they both left a year ago. I only found out recently that it was because they acted against Sir Alcoster's orders. They were stripped of their titles and dishonorably discharged from service. What are you two doing here? We help the fairies. I can't tell which one's Garland and which one's the other girl. Which one's Garland and which one the other person's name was. It's gonna take a while. We'll figure it out. Eventually, I hope. They and Anise are exceptions and are allowed in this tavern without the curse. Durin and Garland lend us their strength to help protect the marching. Protect? From the witches. They'd do anything to make sure their curses remain unbroken. And what about you? I am an exception. Also, I'm good. You keep forgetting the good part. Remember, not all witches are evil. Your curse is a test. A test. Originally, the wicked were cursed so that they could learn to change. Their curses were meant to teach them a lesson. I'm hoping your curse will teach you a lesson too, Ice Princess. I really am only trying to help you. I don't need you to show me how to change. I just want my life back. Well, to do that, you'll have to break your curse. Try and make some friends, Princess. They might be able to help you break your curse. Oh, I'd love to hang around and watch the princess try to be friendly. We have work to do, Delora. Fine. Trying to make any more enemies, Princess. I love the music. The instant Parfait and Delora leave the room, the temperature drops several degrees. I'm sorry, Scarlett. I'm sorry. I mean, you're sort of sassy and rude. So I don't blame people for not liking you, but I also feel really bad for you. Let's do this. Let's continue the story. Now that I'm alone, I feel the cold stares return. Disgust. Contempt. As if I am the reason they are cursed and have to take refuge in the march in the first place. Make friends? All I ever had are my dolls. I never needed friends. I'll break this curse on my own. I was told it was rude to stare. One man suddenly stands up, the anger apparent on his face. His hands clench and unclench into fists as he glares at me pointedly. Jordan and Garland place themselves in front of me, shielding me from the man. You know the rules. What happened in the past stays in the past. And no one is allowed to harm anyone else in the marching. If you cannot comply, you are no longer welcome here. Tisk. Oh. No matter. The ice princess will get what's coming to her. He throws one last glare my way before sitting down again. I can't tell which one's Julian and Garnet. Like, because the guy doesn't open his voice and the girl's only talking. But the names are changing and I'm so confused. So, right for now, I can't give them a voice, so it'll just be neutral. So, let's continue the story. Break the rules and you'll get what's coming to you. That goes for everyone here. Julian's tone is cold and firm. There's no doubt she meant. Oh, okay, Julian's the girl. There's no doubt that she meant what she says. So these are the great knights of the Order of Calderia. The marching begins to settle down, and everyone eventually goes back to their conversations and meals. I walk toward an empty table, realizing I am being deliberately ignored. I became immersed. I became immersed in my thoughts as I sit down. One thought, however, comes to me immediately. They hate me. They hate me somehow, when I've only ever left the palace twice in my life. How did this happen? The only people who treat me with any respect was Anise, Jiren, and Garland. It's because they cannot remember who I am. Maybe being the marching is not such a good idea. I doubt anyone here wants to help me break my curse. They'd probably rather see me suffer under its weight. 3 good deeds? How am I supposed to complete 3 when I do not know if I can even accomplish 1? May I join you? I look up and stare in shock at the beautiful lady from the toy shop. Her beauty still manages to take my breath away. What is she doing here? You're in the toy shop. Ah, yes. I was there picking up some items from a friend. I am humble used to remember me. You guys, I can't. It's Karma. It doesn't look like, or it could be Karma's sister. But I think it's Karma. Oh my god, this is... We'll figure out her story, but I'm guessing just by just by how like it's a girl now and the guy like, at night, it has something to do with like it's like Shrek, like you know Fiona's curse where she's a beautiful princess in the day, and at night she becomes orc. So I think Karma has the curse of being beautiful lady in the day and a man at night. But I don't know what fairy tale story this is. I'm just guessing. That's the story behind this person. Anyway, let's go back to the story. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Miss Karma. Your name is Karma? A suitable name for someone as beautiful as me, no? Okay, well, we need to establish his voice. I can't figure out a voice, you guys. Please forgive me, I'll try my best. Karma, your narcissism is going... I want to do like a small boy voice, but... Karma, your narcissism is going to scare the princess away. Oh, you are the magician boy. Boy? Oh, how appropriate. Boy. Call me that one more time and I'll ruin that perfect face of yours. Well, he got a deep voice now. I'm sorry. I'll figure this out, hopefully. You would hit a lady? How savage. Anyway, I am Walt Crustwell. I have the Netherland curse. Oh, Peter Pan! I forgot about that. Oh, did I? I don't know. Maybe I talked about it before. And then if he has the Peter Pan curse, it's meaning like he either stays forever young or he looks young. So maybe that's why he's a fan of being a boy. At least that's what my theory is. Let's go back. What about you, princess? What's your fairy tale curse? Does everyone share what their curse is? We talk about it freely in the marching. The whole point is helping each other break our curses, after all. Hard to do if we keep our fairy tales quiet. He pauses and narrows his eyes slightly. Well, some people keep their fairy tales a secret. He eyes Karma briefly, cocking an eyebrow. The smile never leaves Karma's face. Has anyone managed to break their curse? I've been told that a few have. A few? That's not very reassuring. Well, at least the curses can be broken. I cannot particularly say that reassures me either. What ails you, darling? Is it your curse? You can talk to us about it. Tell us what it is. Cinderella. Oh, goodness. Cinderella. That explains the nature of your curse. Only it's been reversed, hasn't it? Riches to rags. Riches to rags. That's one way of putting it. Karma, you're not helping. You really are better off ignoring him, princess. He's mostly speaks nonsense. He? Princess? Parvati's voice takes me by surprise. I hadn't even noticed her entering the room again. May I speak to you? May I speak with you? I'd like you to meet someone, though I'm sure you already know him quite well. Oh, it's Rod! You guys, this is the first boy we're romancing in the sky. I'm actually looking forward because, I don't know. It's just that when you think about it, I would have been very indecisive, but I still would have gone for the guy who was most close to Scarlett. Wait, her original name was Lucette, I think. Anyway, so by being close to her, as in family-wise, I thought it would be very interesting to see first her family situation before we romance the guys who are outside the circle. So it would basically be investigating Lucette's life first, and then we'll be able to see the actual root stories of the other guys, of outside the castle walls. But first we'll do Rod. Rod? So you really are cursed. Oh. So you really are cursed. I was the one that gave Sebi to Rod, so he still had someone to voice his opinions. Sebi? Short for Sebastian. Cute, isn't it? It's nice to meet you, princess. Sebi's voice changes when he greets me. The tone he uses is lower when it's okay. I did a higher. You guys just accept it. I can't do my voice than I can already do. My voice is already low as it is. The tone he uses is lower whenever it speaks for Rod. Oh, actually, it is higher. Oh, okay, here. Perhaps that is what Rod's voice actually sounds like. Wait, if you remember me, does that mean the mermaid's curse? Sorry, guys, I can't do a voice with these guys. What? That is my curse. Rod has been mute all this time because he is cursed? Does everyone else know? Obviously, they are my family. Even the king. He knows as well. So am I the only one he never told? I didn't think you particularly care either way. He is not wrong. Yet I cannot believe I did not know. I was left out once again. What are you doing here? I've been trying to help Rob with his curse. That is why he comes to the marching from time to time. But I don't even want. Anyway, I came here today to confirm that you were truly cursed. I want to see with my own eyes. It was a big surprise when I woke up one day you weren't in the castle, in the palace. An even bigger surprise when I found out no one remembered you. It's been days since I was cursed. I wonder, how are things in the palace? Livelier, happier. Happier. I've never seen my family happier than they are now. I'd say it's a good thing you aren't a princess anymore. Music change and you drop the bomb, Rod. I'd always thought Rod didn't really care about me regardless, but is this the truth? Guys, no, you can't do this to me. Okay, what was previously? Okay, should I be silent or should I... I want to ask him a question. I'm not the type of person to be silent a lot of times unless it actually requires it. I hope I'm not choosing the wrong one. So this is how you feel. So I have to be cursed for you to open up about how you truly feel. The only reason I didn't say anything earlier is because Amelia again didn't want me to. I'm happier too, now that you're gone. I don't have to pretend to like you anymore. I'm going to return to the past now. I'm gone, and they're all happier. Your very existence has been erased in the palace. They never known you. That doesn't mean they're happy without you. Even the king. What did I expect? Why did you bring me here? The people in Marchand, they... I shouldn't have left you alone in there. I'm sorry. You knew how they felt about me. What have I ever done to them? Now isn't the right time to explain. When will it ever be the right time? So many things have already happened to you. I need you to be patient, Scarlett. I should have just kept the name to Lucette. I don't know why I changed it to Scarlett. Oh well. We're just going to go for it. Because now it's very confusing because I'm Scarlet Clover. But she's Scarlett. I should just let her Lucette. Oh well, let's continue. Has the prince already left? Yes, he has. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse. Did I miss something? No. Right. Maybe the fairy's right. I don't think I'm ready to find out how I made so many people hate me. Well, Parfait, I think it's time we get down to business. What should we do with her? What are you talking about? What are you talking about now? You, of course. You gotta know where to go, right? She is right. I think back to the days I spent on the streets and shiver. I will do anything, so long as I don't have to go back there. The princess can stay there marching with me and the rest of my boarders. I'd almost forgotten what hope felt like. But you'll have to work in exchange for a room. I celebrated too soon. Scarlet. What? Magic has its limitations, just like anyone else. Money doesn't appear out of thin air, not even for a fairy. The Marchand doesn't attract many customers as only the cursed and a few others can enter. I sell my potions here and there, but I have several hungry mouths to feed and my funds are tight. I thought fairies lived in luxury. Perfect, are you broke? Ouch, even the ice princess can't tell. And yet you still take people in. That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to a fault. I'm told suffocating beneath my debt will be what kills me. Why don't you just leave? I'm assuming you make enough to take care of yourself. Leave someone who's in need of help? I could never. And that, princess, is how goodness works. How goodness works? It's not as if I accepted freeloaders. All my boarders help me run the Marchand and do errands. The princess has never worked a day in her life. A dog should be useful. If karma can be useful, anyone can. Burn karma. I've yet to see karma being anything but useless. Princess, you're more than welcome to stay if you're willing to help out. It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your hand and 3 meals a day. Oh, and shoes. You guys, how she's barefoot? And now she's Cinderella, she has to get shoes. And then she's putting up shoes. Cinderella, all connected. Sorry. I got excited for a moment. Let's continue. Do I even have a choice? No, you don't. You really don't. I toss and turn in bed, unable to fall asleep. The The mattress is hard and the sheets are itchy, nothing at all like the bed I had in the past. What I would give for my old bed again, for any of the comforts of home. I miss my dolls. Okay, and I already forgot, was Garland the girl or the guy? I think it's a girl. I can't figure out my voice. Lady Parfait! Lady Parfait? I sit up immediately. What is going on? I leave my room to investigate. Some of the other merchant boarders, Waltz, Durin, and Garland, are sitting on the settee, looking anxious. What's happening? Sorry, did we wake you? Okay, Durin's a girl, so the guy, Garland is a guy. Sorry, did we wake you? No, but the noises Garland was making would have woken the dead. Durin and I found an injured man while we were doing our rounds. We brought him here. An injured man? Wait, what were you doing outside? It's almost 1 in the morning. Nothing you need to worry about. Oh, cool, smooth. He's not with the rats down. Oh well. Lady Parfait and Anise are tending to the main man now. These people, will they just help anyone they find on the streets? What if this man is dangerous? Do you think the witches got to him? It's possible. We'll have to find out when he wakes up. Oh, okay, I remember this. You guys will meet our next candidate. Yeah, wait, we met the knight, which I already forgot his name, I'm sorry. We met Karma, we met Walt, we already met Rod, and then this will be our last guy, because there's 5 left. Okay. The next day, Parfait reveals that the man only suffered minor head injuries. She says that she expects him to wake soon. I look at the tray of food in my hands. Anise asks me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finishes the rest of her cooking. I would never have been asked to do this in the palace. Goodness, what's that portrait done to you to deserve that look? I must say that it's odd to see a princess doing something nice for someone. What do you want? I have something to ask the man that was brought in last night. Seeing as you're being good enough to do the breakfast, I thought I'd just tag along with you. If you're going, just bring this tray up yourself. You are not in any position to neglect your duties to me, Miss Scarlett. Come on, our guest must be famished. Seeing no way out, I followed Delora to the spare room the man had been put in. Come in. Come in. Come in. I can't figure out. And here we go, you guys. This is the last, finally, and fifth candidate of Us to Romance. And I believe this is Rumpelstiltskin. I cannot say things today. Or any other days. But yeah. You guys prepare for this. I thought the man would have been old, but to my surprise, he looks young, perhaps in his early 20s. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook. Good morning. Good to see you're awake and breathing. The man looks up at her when she speaks, and since he sees us, his eyes widen. You guys, okay, when you look at this, this is like a Cinderella, doesn't it? Like someone is like cool, he got the glasses, the position, the face. Why is he staring at us? Why is he staring at us like that? Am I dead? What? I'm in heaven. Or maybe you two are angels that have fallen out of it. I see. Delora, you're not amused. What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you lovely ladies? You can join me on this bed. It's very comfortable, and there's plenty of room for the both of you. You guys see what I mean? It was one of the big disappointments when I saw him in the demo. But it's gonna be a fun character. That I can agree. I'll follow your lead on this one, Princess. Princess? Oh, of course. Such a beautiful lady can only be a princess. Look at the noble way you hold up the tray. Oh, wait, guys. Okay. I want to sort of throw the cherry at him because I know that's sort of the way that Scarlett would do, but that's not royal like. Okay, so then we're gonna stay silent we're gonna be more refined. You won't fall for his traps, you won't get angered that easily, we will be a refined lady. And I'll try throwing the tray at him and see what we got, but for now let's stay silent. Your wish is my command, and my fate, my sweet princess. If you want, you can have him. I'll pass, thanks. Oh, he's awake. Another lovely lady has entered my chambers. I don't think my heart can handle the perfection of three of you at once. Sorry, guys. There are some things happening. Okay. Perfect is. I think I know how Casanova here got those head injuries. Some lady decided she had enough of his rubbish and wanted to punish him. Delora, patience. He may not even be in the right state of mind right now. He did take injuries to the head, after all. The man finally stops to look just at me. He narrows his eyes and stares so hard I almost wanted to slap him. What? You're familiar. But no, it's impossible. Aren't you the crown princess? What are you doing here? If he knows, then he's... Well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. It can only mean one thing if he recognizes the ice princess. What is your name, good sir? Oh. I would answer any questions you ask me, madam, but... The man looks down at the notebook in his hand. I don't remember. Oh. Amnesia? I know everything about Angelia, and yet I don't know the first thing about myself. Except that I have the Rumpelstiltskin curse. Rumpelstiltskin is not a fairy tale. I knew it. He's got the fairy tale curse. Fairy tale curse? Do you remember how to break it? From what I remember, I needed to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear in this journal as entries. He shows us the notebook he's been holding onto since we entered the room. My first memory is waking up and holding this. I thought there would be information in here, but it's empty. Another victim of the curse. You must be tired. Scarlett will leave your breakfast here and will give you some time to yourself. Oh, thank goodness I didn't throw the breakfast. Then Anise will have to make new breakfast, and that'll be horrible. See, it's good to, like, unless it's really needed. I don't think, after all, even if Scarlett is a very snotty and emotionful princess, I don't think she would throw a tray unless it's really offends her. I don't know. We'll see how Scarlett's character unfolds. We'll be outside if you need anything else. Rumpelstiltskin. What is that fairy tale about? Delora does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snores and I cross my arms, embarrassed. Mother burned the fairy tales in the past before I got the chance to read all of them. Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in a tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to return. She would never be able to turn the straw into gold, and feared that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace, and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night she was given more straw to spin, and the little man appeared once more. This time she gave him her ring. On the third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time, and if she did, she'd be released and made his queen. However, that night the girl had nothing left to give the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her, so long as she gave him her first child. I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place. Hush, I'm trying to tell a story here. Years passed, and the queen finally gave birth to her first child. That night, the odd little man returned and demanded his due, but the queen didn't want to give up her child. The man then said that he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin. Did she guess it? Oh yeah. The night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or ever would guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin. He does not sound particularly smart. So agrees the general populace. Sometimes I wonder how Hans was able to come up with such tall tales. Well, the marching is opening soon. I expect another busy day. Especially busy for you, Scarlett. You need to start coming up with good deeds. The amnesiac, I don't know if I'm the amnesiac Casanova was allowed to stay at the marching with the other boarders. I'm not going to attempt that again. Because he still seemed capable, Parfait set him to work as one of the marching servers. Annie's protests that he remained in bed fell on deaf ears. Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, not while knowing that he had nowhere to go. I will be incapable of showing him such kindness, given all of the nonsense he spouts at us. Yes, such as throwing the tray at him, which we didn't do. We'll try that later. The people that frequent the marching began to steadily ignore me altogether. I think there's a grammar thing. The people that frequently visited the marching began to steadily ignore me altogether. That makes more sense. Like I do not exist. It is better than the stares and the hateful looks. Rumpel, you aren't here to flirt. It is better than the stares and the hateful looks. Oh, no. Rumpel, you aren't here to flirt. But this lovely lady is unintended. Sir Rumpel, please, you're making me blush. Except we can't see your eyes and we can't even see your blush. Because that man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumpel. I think it suits him. I will never understand Parfait. This amorous waste of space is about as useful as karma. I have returned. Speak of the devil. Did you miss me? Karma had left abruptly yesterday, saying that she has something very important to take care of. Waltz trails in after her, now, carrying several boxes in his arms. Why am I carrying these? Because you made me run that errand for you at the toy shop the other day. And because gentlemen carry things for ladies. I'm going to drop them now. Those boxes contain very important content. Welcome home, Miss Karma. Nice to see you survive the trip, Waltz. Thank you, Anise. So this is our new housemate. We have not had the opportunity to meet. I am. What is she? Oh. We were all surprised when Rumble suddenly reached out to grab Carmen's hand. Oh, you guys, the sparkles. My life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome. Monochrome world. Sorry. Back to the story. Now that you have entered my bleak existence, I see everything in beautiful blazing color. And nothing shines more brightly, more widely, more vividly than you. Karma's so unamused. Guys, I think I'm gonna finish this after this. I am Rumble, my sweet. Let us talk of marriage. Okay, we'll look at Karma's response in the next video. For now, I think I have recorded about an hour, so that should be enough. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.